Hello viewers, I'm SP and welcome back to Dead Cells. Today we're going to be exploring another one of the things added in Update 20. And you can probably already tell what it is. Apparently, they added an entirely new soundtrack. They added chiptune versions of all of the songs. So we're going to try that out. I think that the normal music is real good already, but maybe this will also be cool. And then... I mean, it's hard not to take the crossbow right away. It's certainly not the fastest option, but it is real safe. Yeah, let's start with the crossbow. Let's start with the ice crossbow. And we'll grab this war spear for the backpack. And it says really good colors. So we have an invisibility necklace to start with, which is a pretty useful thing. I do kind of like this. I will say that I think it's probably not actually as good, but it's fun because I already like the other sound, the normal soundtrack. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I was trying to get up here and then just clear some of these rats. I didn't even see that guy. Alright, so we may or may not be able to get ourselves a combo and time door and both scrolls thing. I feel like we do... Oh, that little bit of music didn't get chiptuned. I feel like we probably are slow enough with this that it's possible we will whiff. I guess it depends on how many rats we run into. We were able to get a lot of kills real fast at the beginning of that. Oh god. Don't break my combo. Damn it. Okay. There we go. Small amount of panic reaction. Okay, so we found an exit. We haven't found any scrolls yet, though. Hey, listen, if we gotta give up the time door, we give up the time door. You know, it happens. We have our combo door secured, which I feel pretty good about. So I don't know, like, I've been thinking about this a little bit more since we've been kind of figuring out the time stuff a little bit. Maybe it would be better to fight less in the difficult parts of the game. I almost didn't press the button in time. Ooh, hard not to take an ice grenade. I mean, I like the root grenade and everything, but I think we're gonna swap it. Well, yeah, I think we're gonna swap it. I considered just taking both of them, but I do think I like the shock as well. But since we've started hitting our time doors... Oh, I like this very much. Let's just sit here and enjoy this for a second. It's a shame it's so much quieter than the other music. I guess it's, you know, because it's supposed to be like a calm place. It has a little bit of a... This is maybe not fair because I haven't actually played the games that much, but it puts me in a mind of King's Quest. So, something about that music. Boy, where the hell are the scrolls? I mean, our time door is lost. I'm going to go ahead and go up here, even though I don't know that this is the way we want to go. Just because I'm trying to earn map progress for our Explorer's Rune. Yeah, we haven't seen either of them, right? Oh no, we must have seen one. I'm at 113. There we go. Okay, it's right below that teleporter. Ah, well. But what I was going to say was, it might be worth it to fight less and go faster. Because one of the reasons I always fight stuff is that I'm like, oh, well, we got to get gold. But there's a fair amount of gold in those doors. And you don't get that much gold from fighting random enemies. I'm debating breaking the door. I mean, we're in a place here where we can handle a curse. And, yeah, you know what? We don't need another outfit right now. We don't need to look all fancy and gold. So where do we want to go today? I guess I don't really have a good... You know what? Let's go a simple route. Let's take an easy path. Because I want to get back to the distillery. I want to make it to the distillery and maybe not turn down the barrel bazooka this time. I was really invested in the items we had found because of... So actually, I guess I do want the promenade door. I was really invested in the items we found because we spent a lot of money on those. We put a lot of effort into getting them. But in the end, a giant bazooka is probably like pretty safe. It's probably a smarter weapon to use in terms of preserving our health. Melee attacks. Like, why would you do melee attacks when you could not do melee attacks? We probably don't want to trade out our Moonstone Amulet. I really like this amulet. Spreads oil on enemies and does double damage to enemies in oil. And then also starts fires. I mean, right? We almost have to. Do I take this over the shock? Do we want 2 holds? Or do we want the ice grenade because it plays well with our crossbow and then... Alright, I'm going to drop this. So we have 2 items that have very, very similar applications now, but, you know, they have cooldowns. Sometimes you won't always have both of them available. Do we actually want to unlock anything this run? If we're going green, like, ice shards is pretty cool. We should probably unlock the ice shards at some point. I remember liking that weapon a lot. We'll worry about it later. I don't want to upgrade my wolf trap because I don't want to lose the qualities on it. And I don't want to upgrade this other stuff because we hope we will replace it all. So let's just get Heart of Ice, which rules. And then we'll figure it all out later. It's not impossible. We can hit this promenade door. One thing I should have done. A thing I meant to do and failed to do is go and look up the number of scrolls that are in the areas and just like have a list up on the other monitor so that I can tell if it makes sense for us to move on from a place, because obviously we want all the scrolls if we can get them. But if we can get all the scrolls and a time door, that would be lovely. Knowledge is power, and through forgetfulness, I have elected not to have the power. Prince Adam would be so disappointed in me. Ooh. And we're early enough that if we get hit here and lose our combo, it's not a big deal. Alright, show me something cool. I mean, this is cool. Obviously, I'm happy to have this. What are the odds that this is going to be an upgrade? It turns out 0. 0 odds. I really like the invisibility thing. He just didn't... You all saw that. I was high enough up. He just didn't grab the thing. I'm very frustrated by that one. Oh, okay. This isn't too bad. I was definitely high enough up for him to mantle. He just didn't want to. Ow, I saw it, but I saw it too late. Okay, that was a little clumsy, but we got there. I would really love to get through this without having to spend a flask charge. Alright. That was really bad. I didn't get punished, but it was bad. I did get punished in the end. You know what? I'm not flasking. I will not do it. We are going to make it through without, or we're just going to die and start a new run. Spending a flask charge now would be such a bad idea. Okay. And we can fight pretty safely out here in the world until we find some food or something. Hooray! Hooray for water! Why are there so many traps? Why can't it just be enemies? Oh, well that was embarrassing. That guy was basically stationary, and I still managed to miss him. Aha! Very helpful. Ooh. Oh, I like this. I think I take this over the ice grenade. I know, it's good to freeze people, but this freezes people. And it also prevents me from taking damage, if I actually remember to hit it at appropriate times. I don't think we need an explosive. Alright, and we're just going to try to take it slow. I am consciously, out loud, right now, saying we do not care about time door. We're going to take it slow. We're going to manage our resources intelligently. We are going to survive the bad job that I did. This is basically what life is learning how to survive the bad job that you did. It's a skill that will come in handy over and over and over again. We definitely do want a better weapon, but I'm not going to pay money for a tier 2. Ugh. So many of these damn things. Stop trying to shoot me. Okay. I mean, this crossbow might be a little bit boring, but it's hard to argue with the degree of safety and killing power that it gives you. Ooh. I do love a rare blueprint. Also, knife dance is just a generally good skill. Now I have even more motivation to survive. I gotta level with you. The chiptune soundtrack is a fun idea. We're probably going to change it back. We're going to leave it on for the whole run, but for next episode, we're probably going to change it back. I don't know. Let me know if you have strong feelings about it in the comments. If people are really into it, I'll probably leave it. Huh. Weird. I don't know much about this Castaigne, but I like him already. Ooh. I too now like him already. And that is why we look around. Now, of course, the ridiculousness of the crossbow is reduced somewhat against bosses. But we do have to be conscious of that. We have to have a plan for dealing with difficult bosses. Well, I did not mean to end up here. Look at this. It's just unfair is what it is. And it lowers the cooldowns on stuff, and I guess the way that Heart of Ice is kind of bad, the downside of Heart of Ice, is that if you are routinely freezing and rooting enemies, you probably have enough time for your cooldowns to reset between times that you need them anyway. So it maybe has a little bit less utility than it looks like it has. Again, I have not bothered to go and learn from good players at all, so I don't know. My estimations of things might be real far away from the accepted common wisdom. You know, I can only estimate the value of things based on how good they are for me. We're looking good for the combo door, at least. It is fun to play with, like, the faster, like, frenzy-boosted playstyle. Probably it would be better for me in the long term to get better at doing that, rather than just doing this safe thing that works until it doesn't. But also, I want a confidence boost today. I need to do well at something. I wonder if the frequency of the invincibility dummies increases as you go up in cell level. Alright, there's our combo. There's one of the 8 things that I refer to as a combo. So I guess we could just remember, right? We could look at our stat level as we come out of this after being thorough and making sure we get all the scrolls. And then we can just know how many scrolls we got, and we can remember for next time. There's 0 chance that's going to work for me. I'm absolutely going to have to make a list in Notepad and put it up on the other monitor while I play. Yeah, it's important to know yourself. Just in case something goes horribly awry here. I'm not expecting it to, but I do think it's more possible. Oh, that is a rune in the floor. Okay. Definitely not going Morass. Although, honestly, with the ice crossbow, we might be okay against the big ticks. The blowgun guys would still probably be a big issue. I'm not sure what you do to not have a problem with the blowgun guys. Damn it. Right as we shot him, he got reshielded. So I'm not planning for today's episode to be a super long one, but based on the playstyle here, it might be. So everybody strap in. I guess you guys are probably more strapped in for it than I am, because you've already seen how long the video is. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Provided that I haven't cleverly tacked some stuff onto the end of the video, or maybe clipped some stuff off just to mess with you. Which obviously I would never do. I would never have already done. Boy, there are actually a lot of enemies on these. If you don't screw up, your combo gets pretty big. I would love to just be done with this guy. There we go. Okay. A lot of projectiles coming in from a lot of angles here. This area does train you, though. It does get you ready for, like, the clock tower, when you might have the same thing, except there's 3 times as many enemies teleporting around on the floor, and also all of the ranged attacks explode into 3 further ranged attacks. Alright, instinct up. We're probably just going ramparts. Down here and use the teleporter. And I guess this gives us a chance to scan for more wall runes. Oh no, we're probably going to the depths. And then we'll ramparts from there? Can you ramparts from there? I don't actually remember. Do I want a mushroom boy? I kind of think the answer is no. Yeah. Oh, where's the dummy? Okay, he's above us. Yo, this sucks. Okay, one problem solved. New problem solved. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Things turned out alright. I hope that this, at least this playstyle, makes me kind of look like I'm good at the game. I mean, it's really easy to execute, but also I'm doing an okay job. That's worth something. The aesthetics of your play are just as important as the actual play itself. I learned that from Devil May Cry. Also, we're doing really well on money for this point in the run. I think that's our second blue diamond. I am underneath the thing. I remembered. Yeah, I think we want a prison depths, right? Just making sure that we didn't miss anything. There are rooms, but these rooms are usually actually empty, right? Let's go to the depths, and we're gonna take the curse. I think we are really well suited to survive a curse at this point in the game. We have the right equipment for that. Although, I suppose that might change here, depending on what they show us. Oh, I do like a crusher. I do enjoy a good crusher. Maybe we drop the ice armor? The ice armor is really... It makes me feel really safe, but then the crusher allows us to kill things without ever even getting near them. Isn't that even safer? Sure, the ice armor might make you not take a hit, but the crusher makes you never even get swung at. And we'll save for right now. It might be worth it to upgrade the crusher. Frostbite? Gastronomy. Yeah, I think it's probably worth it. We're going to hold on to this thing. Burns the ground when destroyed, drops a grenade when destroyed. Those are kind of nothing. Huge damage bonus versus frozen target. That's exciting. Okay. So from the prison depths up to the ramparts and then to the concierge is our plan. And fingers crossed, we will actually accomplish it. I mean, I'll backpack this over the crappy spear. And even more gold. And then we'll maybe just take a second here to become invisible. Alright, so just play smart and slow. Alright, nothing in this area is terribly dangerous to us. I see you, invisible guy, and I think you see me as well. Or at least you did. Yeah, they can definitely see you from other platforms. Okay, we're gonna get our curse here very safely. It's just a matter of... Boy, they sure are putting a lot of these invisible knife guys up, though, huh? I'm gonna be like the hardest core coward here, and I hope nobody hates me for it. But you know, I will die if I screw up even a tiny bit. So. There we go. You know, I probably didn't actually need all 30% of that. We could have held off on that. All right, I am looking to replace this weapon at some point soon. We're not gonna play this way the whole run, probably, unless I guess we find another ice crossbow. For right now, it's getting the job done. I mean, at the risk of jinxing things a little bit, at the risk of maybe boasting in such a way that the cruel hand of fate cannot help but slap me down. The levels don't really seem to be our problem most of the time, right? We tend to get killed by the bosses. So maybe a weapon like this that is primarily good at the levels and is okay against bosses, but certainly not much better than that, is not the solution to our problems? Okay, through the crusher just in case there were additional enemies. But I don't really know, like... There are certainly weapons that are better at fighting bosses than some other weapons are, but there's nothing that is to a boss what this thing is to the normal levels, you know, in terms of, like, the dominance that it allows you to display for very little skill. Ooh, we almost got hit there. A little slow on the trigger. In my defense, my nose was itchy. You know, what am I supposed to do? Just, like, pause or wait until a safe place? You know what? There's no combo door after this place anyway, right? It doesn't hurt to go in here and potentially take some dumb trap damage. I mean, except in the ways that it literally hurts by dealing lots of damage to us. But think about all of the extra rooms. I do like dodging plants a bomb, but it's hard to give up the invisibility for a necklace that has the same number of stat points on it, right? Ooh, that was a little close. Yeah, I think we're going right. Is it safe to be on the ground down here? It is. Alright. The timing on those spikes doesn't really matter because we can just jump clean over them. Okay. This is gonna get me hit. I just have a feeling. It's not actually that hard of a trap to avoid, but also I know what I'm bad at this point, you know? Okay, could have gone better, but it's fine. I didn't realize I saw the invisibility blob that was approximately the size of the knife thrower enemy, and so I thought it was just a knife thrower enemy. I didn't realize there was an additional guy and also fog down there. That is Fire Blast. Okay. I'm assuming a fire version of Frost Blast. That's not what I wanted. I was supposed to go over the edge. Damn it, stop. Stop moving away. Stop doing things that save your life. Okay. Hopefully we will find another health thing soon. We got one drop from an enemy already, which might be all we're entitled to, but just keep an eye on the walls and floor, I guess. I don't like how small this platform is. Just get over there. Here's a problem with the invisibility thing. In order to take optimal advantage of it, I have to remember I have it. So these are 5s. We could reroll looking for an upgrade, because I think both of our items are... Our Crusher's a 6. Yeah, okay, never mind. The wolf trap we would get from here would be a very minor upgrade. Look at me, using a little bit of restraint and not stomping to ruin the surprise. I'm growing so much, aren't you proud of me? You know, even though this thing is tier 1, the fact that it's still one-shotting slashers with the crit does make it feel like maybe we could stick with this for a while. Okay, you know what? If you're gonna be difficult about it... I do like the chamber music feel of this particular track in the chiptune style. Sure, I could have just rolled or something, but why not? Why not flee at maximum speed? Oh, wait, I should be making sure we're actually checking all the walls and floors. Because, again, food would be nice. I'm still in a place where that is true. Okay, we definitely don't want to do morass. The door there leads to... And the cell door leads to the ancient sewers. I guess we'll do ossuary? I might have taken us off of a path where we have the option to fight the concierge. You know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna grab the shield over the greed shield we have. The greed shield's higher level, but I also think it's a much worse kind of shield. Like, blocking an enemy and getting a couple hundred gold is fine. And over the course of a run, if you actually are blocking, you're, like, good at the game. That is going to add up to a lot of money. It's going to be a lot of free money. But, at the same time, I'm not. I'm not that thing. And why steal enemies' teeth when you could just freeze them in place? So burns enemies and the ground surface in range, inflicts critical hits when oil is present. Seems good. Seems like a fine, good thing. We might honestly end up on a traditional green weapon with the ice spark, which means that we're probably going that for our mutation spread. Alright, the ossuary is definitely a place where you can take some stupid damage. You are given the opportunity to take stupid damage. So we're just gonna take it real easy in here. I'm actually pretty excited to hear what the music's gonna sound like. Although I forgot, sometimes the ossuary is eerily quiet. It's an off-color item that's not great for our build. Okay, I do feel good having a functional ranged weapon here. One of the dumbest ways that I always take damage is I'm real bad at fighting spike guys. Alright, slow and steady wins the race. Except, you know, not like because obviously we're not trying to go fast. Oh no. Oh, right, I can just run from him until my invisibility turns back on. That's a good point. A good point I didn't think of. That felt pretty good. That was a pretty high effective display. Alright, just checking for runes. I don't remember if there are long falls into dangerous situations in this one. Ooh. Do I want this over my ice shield? No, given our mutations and stuff, an ice shield's pretty good. If we're going to use a shield, we want it to be an ice shield, probably. Alright, just take it easy. Don't screw this up. You have a really good setup. There's no reason to feel like you are under pressure or in danger basically at all. Just calm the hell down, SB. Come on, man. Get yourself together. To some degree, I play it up because I think it's funny. It's a little bit of an extension of that self-deprecating thing, right? But also, man, I have really bad untreated anxiety. So sometimes it does just go nuts for no reason, which it is a little tiny bit doing right now. If you're not familiar with the phenomenon, congratulations. Congratulations, that sounds great. Want to trade? I was starting to do the I'm not in therapy or on anything, and I probably should be, and I was starting to do the work finally to manage that, and then the pandemic occurred, which changes the logistics of the situation slightly. I'll get there. God, Crusher is so good. What an extremely good weapon. What an extremely good, different, lighter topic to talk about. Have you guys seen all this Crusher? God, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Alright, we're starting to see the limits of the Tier 1 crossbow. Although, I could extend its effective lifespan a little bit by just upgrading it. I don't really want to spend the money, but we could. Also, I'm gonna be sad when we lose our invisibility. Did you see that? He sensed us. He knew. Ooh, that was a little risky. I almost got hit there. For basically the first time this run. Alright, invisible is good. Invisible is safe. So we don't necessarily have to kill the other vial. We could just wait for it to tire itself out. Alright, I'm gonna sit still for a second and become invisible so that guy doesn't start prepping his attack before I'm up on the platform with him. It's definitely one of the most dangerous situations for that particular enemy. Okay. I'm so panicked. I'm not even willing to fall onto a floor that we saw seconds ago. Some part of my brain is like, well, what if it spikes now? I know it wasn't spikes before, but what if it spikes now? That's pretty alright. Did you know the game is easier when you have really powerful synergistic equipment? For real though, we haven't seen any food in a really long time, and I would love some food right now. Damn it. There we go. it's really hard to just turn around on a platform. He always wants to take a step as well. Oh, that's not going to reach. Don't you dare. Don't you dare break my combo at 52, you big flying monster. This right here, this is the most profound cowardice. Okay, well, we have a food shop. I mean, I'd rather not. We'll remember that this is here. He lied. But I don't want to spend the money. I want to find some food. We haven't found food yet, right? So hopefully we will. There we go. I wasn't really thinking about this, but the fact that the crusher slows all of the enemies around it combines really, really well with frostbite. Okay, those guys got to go first. That is a very high priority. Yeah, they've basically given us the... Oh, there we go. There's something. They've basically given us the easiest possible loadout here. And I'm really just wringing every little drop of security out of it that I can. Oh, I should probably check that wall over there. Let's just, you know, just make sure. I don't know why the elevators are always in a state of disarray down here. Who is using these things? Oh, that guy... He saw me for a second and then I turned invisible, I think. I don't know if that flyer is going to be able to aggro on us from up there. I'm going to hang back for a second. Hold on, let me kill this guy first. Let's hang back and get invisible again, then we'll go up there and catch him before he knows what hit him. You should get... There should be a door that you get by going as slow as any person has ever gone. Basically, the point I'm making, and it's a point I make a lot, so you're probably not terribly surprised by it, is that whatever I'm doing right now should be rewarded. How do I get into that area over there? We can see an area behind the wall, and it has stuff in it, and I want the stuff. It's mine, by right. The developer put it there specifically for me. Do we get in? Oh, I think we enter it from the bottom. Yeah, there we go. How do I... Here. Okay. I guess dislodging my own head in a gout of gore is considered to be an attack. It definitely disrupted my invisibility. It's sort of an attack on common decency. There we go. Really, really, really do not like being below those guys. This is going to come like kind of a stupid thing to say, because this is true of every enemy, but particularly for these guys, they are so much easier to handle from above. Okay, the enemies climbing up there are pretty normal. I'm going to, perhaps unwisely, we're going to come down here and make sure we actually kill all the dudes. Now that we're committed to the path of slowness, we got to get all of our gold the old-fashioned way. You know, the human way. Through borderline unnecessary, horrific violence. That we pretend is justified by needs, but actually is just a manifestation of our wants. Grim. Grim shit. Grim actual human history. I was expecting to already be invisible. I was taking it so for granted that I would be invisible that I didn't check to see if I was. Some classic Harry Potter level mistakes there. Oh, hey there, dude. Who I did not know existed, and who can teleport. It's a bad kind of guy to not know exists. Maybe the worst. Is there weapons? Is this one of those lore rooms that just doesn't have any stuff in it? Yeah, I guess so. Well, that's disappointing. Yep, even more, in case you were wondering. With these ones, we can be a coward slightly faster. When there's enough room around to play with. Boy, I feel like when I'm trying to pay extra attention to the walls, I am aware of exactly how many walls just don't have any free stuff for us in them. Feels very inconsiderate. A little bit like a targeted attack, if I'm being honest. Oh, wait, that's a thing. This also, I don't care for this. Oh, hey. Just a blueprint that we had not found yet. That's pretty weird. I don't think there are a lot of those left. The blueprints just sitting in the environment. I think we've been fairly thorough. Okay, so we do still get to do the concierge, which is definitely the boss I want to do because he is the easiest. And honestly, our loadout's pretty good for him, I think. No. Ah. There we go. Just trying to bait him into just jumping up into the attack. Yeah, screw these guys. These guys are a real problem. There are two enemy types that I remember quite distinctly as enemies that caused me considerable fear. One of them is those flying dudes with the sword drop-down attack, and the other one is a guy that I'm pretty sure doesn't exist below 3 boss cells. So at this rate, what am I doing? We've been up here. At this rate, we may never see him, but I am not looking forward to getting to meet him once again. Does this just dead end? Yeah, not even at like a treasure room or anything. Huh. Over here, the dungeon just stops. Well, how thorough have we been? Fairly, but not completely. Okay. We still have a food shop. We will leave this area at full health. Oh. Yes. Yes, we will. Honestly, I'm not going to buy food at this point. So there's a shop over there. There are chests down there. Okay. Well, we do actually want to get all this stuff. Oh no, I did a bad job. Didn't catch the most dangerous enemy with the freeze. Okay, I do love it when they just walk onto the crusher. What would I have to see for us to actually buy something? I don't know, but that's not it. So, okay, I did miss a thing up here. And honestly, our loadout's not bad for fighting the concierge. We should have no problem. Even the eventual freeze resist that bosses get, like, we're still going to be able to root him in the crusher and stuff. He's going to be taking lots of damage all the time. We'll be fine. Aha! We combo doored already, right? Yeah, we're at 111. I feel like we're getting real lucky on these. You don't usually... Maybe you should see as many of these as we're seeing now, but I usually don't. That is still definitely not a pickup. Okay, so we may, in fact, need to need to buy some food from the food shop, depending on how this goes. Okay, I do not love that bottom saw blade. Damn it. I just didn't take damage from those spikes. I guess they felt I was still iframed, even though I clearly was not. They were just being nice to me. Ow. My ankles. Did you know you can just roll through saw blades? It totally works. I'm not gonna prove it. It's gonna be it's going to be an unevidenced assertion. Oh no. Pressed right too early and just caught the platform again. Aw. I feel like I was... Okay, this is not working. There we go. I feel like I was rolling for some of that. It's fine. We're still 4,000. Remember, with gastronomy, you are never more than 4,000 gold away from full health. But maybe we'll get lucky and we'll just find the full health instead. You know, in a wall somewhere. A wall medkit. Alright, we're taking this. We're not going to take the cursed chest because we're about to go into a boss fight and it's too easy to take damage in a stupid way. So that being the case... Oh, there is a shop down there, and we totally might spend money. We have money to spare. This run is going to take 1,000 years. It's alright. One day soon I shall be old and grey, but also I will have gotten to the hand of the king one more time and then died horribly while fighting him. Do we want to do some rerolls here? I mean, we may as well. Doesn't cost us anything to look. I don't want any of that. These are 5s. I mean, like, what am I looking for? You know, a nice crossbow 5+ that we could then upgrade to 5S thanks to our double upgrade ability. And then we just run ice crossbow the whole run because we're huge cowards. Yeah, okay. I'm not opposed. We're gonna spend a huge amount of the money we've saved up. All right, let's go buy ourselves back to full health and then move forward. It was this door. So how's everybody doing? This is a run where I'm definitely going to have to fill time a little bit just talking about stuff that ain't dead cells. And of course, the moment I have to do that, I can't think of anything. How does anyone ever think of anything that isn't dead cells? I ask you. It's probably faster to go this way. I have actually been playing, like... Ordinarily, I'd be like, okay, well, what am I doing in my time when I'm not recording? But honestly, the answer is I've been playing more Dead Cells. I went back to one of my old files, and I've just been playing a bit off camera. In part because I'm like, oh man, I should do a better job on camera for the people. And also in part because I just always want to be playing it. I've gotten into that place. And unfortunately, the last couple of days, I've had other demands on my time. People not 100% being considerate with my time all the time. And so I have not been able to really focus. We're not taking any of this stuff. It's fine. Our gear's good. We don't need items from the doors. So let's... Flask heals you 85%, its effect is spread over 15 seconds, and you deal 38% bonus damage during this time, and killing an elite will occasionally heal some melees. Honestly, that's pretty cool. That said, obviously we're not spending any cells right now. We're going to get to put so many cells into the forge. It's going to be great. So we're just going to go ahead and shove this all the way up. Enemies hit by this will thaw more slowly. Upon thawing, they suffer from bleeding, and then it does bonus damage to them while they're bleeding. I mean, awesome, right? Just amazing. I'm gonna not upgrade my wolf trap, though. And we still have 10,000 gold left. I feel pretty good about this particular piece of equipment. Alright, sorry, I'm just checking my phone. Important stuff going on in the world outside of Dead Cells, if you can believe such a thing. Alright, let's do it. So the key here is never let him play the video game. It's kind of working. Stop becoming invincible, you coward. Got an attack off. I'm embarrassed. Mortified, frankly. Oh. He got the attack off, but then the energy wave stopped existing even though it had already been fired? It's pretty weird. Anyway, that should have been a no-hitter, but I managed to get hit by the one attack that he launched. You could say, hey, SB, that was pretty good. You only got hit once. But you could also say, SB, you took 100% of his hits. Every time he attacked you, it hit you. So I don't feel great about it. We would have gotten an extra door out of it if we had not taken the damage, and so I do feel pretty disappointed by this outcome. Like this would have been open to us, which we've not actually gotten to see inside of before. I'm blaming the fact that I couldn't tell whether the attack was actually going to come out or not. I do hate it when the thing behaves inconsistently. Alright, so... I mean, I guess I'll flask. There's no sense in not flasking. And I'm not actually sure which way we want to go here. I guess we haven't really done the Slumbering Sanctuary that many times. There's probably blueprints to be earned. I'll tell you what, this place terrifies me. It's not even the whole place. It's pretty much like just two of the enemies in here. But that's enough, man. The big golems are scary, and also the weird floating guys who shoot the orbs. And I realize that that's not even that specific of a description in Dead Cells, but you know which guys I mean. The weird ones. Nope. Can't drop through that. That's not a thing you can drop through. Yeah, those guys. Ah. Even with all my cheating nonsense, I'm feeling a little pressed here. I don't even know what hit me just now. Probably enemies should be made visible when they attack you. Because I'm fairly sure what happened there is that one of those green zombie dudes leapt at us, and he just remained invisible the entire time. Like, there was no exclamation point, and also his body was invisible. Cowardice. And that feels a little silly. You should know what hit you. Alright, fortunately, those guys are at least pretty easy to kill with the ice crossbow. A lot of weapons do not do so well against them because of their teleport shenanigans. Always with the shenanigans, these enemies. See, I could totally see these guys, the real thin dudes, having a blueprint that we have not yet unlocked, because we've really not fought that many of them. Oh, apparently he was just a little bit too far to get frozen. Okay, there we go. Damn it. I am so clumsy. Alright. There we go. That's the guy I was looking for. No, it's not. That's the guy I was looking for. Let me make sure that was handled before we moved on. Alright. It would be really, really cool if we could unlock this combo door nice and early so that I don't have to stress about it. Just let the fog clear a little bit. You know what? There's still kind of a lot of fog. I guess that's just what this area looks like, but it makes me nervous that there's another bishop around here somewhere. So I don't really know a lot about, like, religious officials. What I do know quite a bit about is chess, and so anybody who's wearing a hat that is the shape of that guy's hat is a bishop to me. That's probably not, an accurate description of the real world, but it's the description that I understand. It's real to me, damn it. Yeah, alright. Let's... From the top. From the top, but more orange. The SB story. What is happening down there? Why is that area making so much noise? Oh, I see. it's absolutely packed with horrible enemies. Ah! Damn it, the recoil on the crossbow pushed us back into... Oh, God. Stay back, everyone! Okay, this is... It's just an unpleasant hallway. It was an unpleasant hallway the first time, and it's an unpleasant hallway now. My sweet, sweet combo is going so well. I like the music here a lot, in the chiptune version of it. They've done a really good job. Ooh. What do you think? We have invisibility, we have the freeze. This would be a dumb way to lose a run at this point. I'm gonna beg off on that one. Yeah, this is cool. This has more of a Mega Man vibe, I think. I feel like this room in particular, these really big rooms with the outdoor background, always have a lot of golems in them. Oh, hey, that guy has the ability to dodge. Well, that doesn't seem fair. There's nothing less fair than everybody having access to the same stuff I have access to. I like the fact that the slow on this thing is active, even if you're too far away from the trap for it to be working. That combines really well with our mutations. I should probably actually feel out the upper corner of the room. It would be pretty okay to get the combo door off of this area. The stuff that comes out of it is going to be real high level. And also, you know, the more enemies you kill, the better the chance you get the blueprints. We do still need a hell of a lot of jars filled. Alright, you can't fool me. I see what's going on here. I think this particular vertical drop always exists somewhere in the sanctuary. I have definitely just stomped down it instinctually and really regretted doing so after on many occasions. There we go. Turns out he can't dodge what he can't see. Why did I do that? Why did I go up? I knew what waited for me. I don't really want a flask. We have no idea where our next food is coming from, though, do we? Actually, have we found food on this level yet? I don't think we have. All right, I'm gonna be brave. Yep, brave. That's what it is. I mean, I'm gonna play really slowly and be invisible a lot. You know, brave. All right, let's go this way and down. We could have, I suppose, just teleported to the place that we flipped the switch, but that would have meant I had to run past a trap. One whole stationary trap. Seems like a lot of unnecessary danger. I was really hoping that the shield would wear off on that guy a little sooner. Because it's pretty unsafe to go for the, there we go. To go for the dummy right now. I'd really like to control the situation a little bit more. And it seems like if you land the freeze on them while they're not shielded, they don't. Never mind. They do, in fact, reshield. But actually, our equipment makes it... Our stuff makes it pretty good. Apparently there's even more problems down here than I realized. Okay. Thank God. Yeah, gastronomy's good. I am thumbs up on gastronomy. Oh, screw this! Now, unfortunately, you cannot actually run from the golem. You do have to engage him, because he will just teleport you back to him if you try. They're not really dangerous until you have angered them. Here, I think this will be the... You know what? He didn't see me drop that. Now, while he's stunned, now we get him. I would love to see some wall food, something. Okay. I guess we'll just have to go with that. Now we can actually get to this thing. I think we don't need a 5+ badly enough to change up our equipment, and I think I'm really happy with the abilities that we have. I'm starting to wonder if maybe it would be worthwhile to keep this necklace, even when we start seeing necklaces with more stats on them. But probably not. Oh, didn't even realize that there was an elite there until I had mostly killed him. Yeah, probably not, right? The invisible thing is super cool and powerful, but it's only good in the levels, not against the bosses. And the bosses are going to be my stopping block, and we know that. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Hold on. If we get far enough away from the golem... Nope, never mind. He does, in fact, still teleport us in. I was going to say, hopefully he won't. Hopefully he won't do that thing that he likes to do. Okay, there we go. That could have gone a little smoother. Weird. The beam is low enough to hit him, but the arrows are too high. Well, that's an annoying thing to have happened. So I don't think we're going to get our combo door. I think I took bad damage, like, just far enough apart for that not to work for us. Oh my god, so many ranged attackers. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, we are low on remaining enemies. Okay, well, it's fine. Our equipment's pretty good. So at least now you've gotten to see the golem a little bit. You get to see what I'm so afraid of, so hopefully I look a little bit less cowardly. Do we get a choice coming out of here? Okay, we can sepulcher if we want. Oh, what is in here? Have we... Are you worthy? Worthy of what? I mean, I'm worthy of some things. Is this whole room just all doors? Maybe it's like a... Maybe it's a time thing? Sometimes I don't think that dog has any respect for the quality of my audio at all. Did I do it? Was I worthy? I am not worthy. Yes, that's how I feel as well. I mean, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna go back through. Let me... What does it mean? Maybe it was time. Maybe it was a time issue. It's a very strange chamber. Oh no, okay. I was going to say, I saw something above us, so maybe that had something to do with it, but the thing that was above us was just the path that we walked through. Okay. Well, I guess we should go to the... I will brave the traps. We should go to that shop. At this point, a shop is going to have some pretty good stuff in it, right? Show me crossbow 9. These are 6s. What is our thing? Our crossbow's a 5. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna stress too much about that. We will even brave the traps one additional time. I know. Such feats of daring do. Such iron will. Who could possibly be so brave? Clearly, this man is fit to save us all. So wait, is it just the sepulcher? I thought I saw. Oh yeah, there's the clock tower door. Which one do we want? Which one is going to be less of a pain for our weaponry? Honestly, the clock tower is probably not too bad. I don't really like either of them. If I'm being honest with you, I think there's a good chance we'll take some serious damage in either of them. Yeah, let's go this way. I guess the clock tower does have more of those Merv guys, which I sometimes have problems dealing with. No combo for me. Alright, no blueprints to turn in. Do we want to just save? I mean, I kind of think we're doing all right on equipment. Maybe we're just saving cells for the forge again. Yeah, I think we're good. So we're gonna get a flask right before Time Man. We could use up to a flask here without really losing any capability. And then we just have to do an actual good job against the time guy, which is less easy. I gotta remember, I do not turn invisible anymore. So one of my crutches has been removed. We're gonna have to actually play the game a little bit here and there. I don't know that I've ever realized that a frost projectile will freeze water even if you don't hit the enemies in the water. I mean, it makes sense in a sort of a realistic way, but also, you know, you shouldn't assume that a thing in a video game will behave in a realistic way for a huge number of reasons. Alright, hold on a second. Did we actually clear out this area? Yeah, okay, I think we did. This one's not bad either, this track. Alright, these knights are not too dangerous. Really, like, a lot of it's going to be about making sure we don't get murdered by these guys before we're able to get to them. And we still have our crusher and everything, so failed to catch ladder. We will hit each of the bells once and hope to randomly get the thing to unlock. The way it works is if you get it right, the last bell just drops the key out of it, so we won't have to go looking or anything. If we get it, we'll know. I probably should at some point just do a run off camera and get that, because it is actually a very good shield. It when you successfully parry with it, it just does a big damage pulse out to all of the enemies in a pretty large area around you. Just a single direct punch of damage. Okay. Oh, all right. Burn the ground when you dodge is a pretty good trait. Ow. Why won't you die? Okay. Oh, he dropped a thing. Yeah. Predator. I, too, can be an invisible scary man. That feels appropriate to drop on this run. Thank you, Crusher. Why be good at things when you can just have Crusher? Okay, tower number 1 clear. So if we do happen to blunder our way into the shield key, we know where to take it. That could have gone a lot worse. God, these guys are tough. Little nervous about this. Okay, this guy just doesn't seem to have realized we were here. That sucks. Literally couldn't escape. Hold on, I want to make sure I hit the bell. I don't remember, by the way, if it's low to high or high to low. So even if I did have the, what I would consider to be borderline magical ability to remember the sounds from moment to moment, I still wouldn't know if we were doing it correctly. I think I'm going to flask, because we know we're about to get a flask charge for free, and it's definitely the case that some of the enemies in here hit hard enough. I'm just going to play it a little bit safe. Obviously, I really, really, really want to go into the clock room battle with full flask, but we can afford to use one now. I don't really... That's a 7. Okay, that's an upgrade. And we won't even lose any damage right now. It doesn't have the cool traits that ours has, but we will be able to upgrade it once more. Victims freeze other nearby enemies when they die is pretty fun. Alright, we'll take it. We still have a ton of money. Okay. Even more DPS. Oh, I meant to deploy the crusher there. There we go. Although at this point I guess I don't actually care. Look at it. Look at the level of cowardice we're able to employ. It's magical. No, no such luck. That's the low one. I will have already forgotten that by the time we get back to any of the other bells. Unironically, the way I would probably resolve this is I would make notes. I would take screenshots and make annotations on the screenshots. Again, this is one of those, you gotta know yourself kind of things. Oh, right, you just teleport out of the trap. Alright, let's leave that food there for right now. So far, this is going pretty smoothly for this area. I hate letting those guys get away. Now I'm going to be nervous forever. And now that we know for sure they do sometimes chase you. Do we want to take a really high-level ice armor over our trap, maybe? I don't know. Do we need another way of freezing enemies? I mean, ice armor plus Heart of Ice means that we can tank a hit off pretty frequently. And we're not really even using the bear trap that much. I'm going to take it. Or the wolf trap, rather. And then do we want a new crusher? Our crusher's a 6. I'm not going to pay for an upgrade from 6 to 7. I don't even know what else we might need the gold for, but I've decided I don't care enough to make that purchase. Okay. So now this is done, and we can leave the level in a real hurry if things go, like, very sideways. Oh. There was an invisible guy there. Well, it's nice to know that they're invisible and not, like, phased out before they get to launch their attack. Okay, so this will be the actual exit then. Is there... Oh, there's not a teleporter up here. Huh. That's weird. There's almost always a teleporter right at the exit, right? Alright, let's go and... What else? I guess we have one little side path to explore yet. We may as well see if we can hit the combo door. Ooh. I think that when we get the kill... Oh, this sucks. I think that when we get the kill and it causes the freezing effect on nearby enemies, I'm just gonna go around that guy for the moment. Shoot, he's on fire. He's too on fire to be frozen. Alright. Now let's do it. Okay, out of the way so I can break the crystal. There we go. Ooh. Alright, the Crusher showed him who's boss. I think I like our current neck. Yeah, I know it's not... No, it's better. I was going to say, I know it's not all our damage scaling color, because apparently for some reason I think my damage scaling color is purple. Alright, Explorer's Instinct. Get up here. So there is there's a little bit of value still up here. They really spread the scrolls out on this one. Gosh, yeah, we are... At the end of this run, we are going to have contributed so many cells to the Forge. Imagine a world where I never have to spend gold upgrading my items. Okay, did you know? Lots of flying swords. That sensation again. Okay, we keep having the same sensation because time loops and stuff. You can't just make a roguelike and not put some stuff about time loops in it. How else are you going to diegetically explain the thing? It's getting to be like, to a certain degree, it's getting to be like Amnesia was for a while, and still is, I guess, sort of in like immersive sims. Where it's just like, it's the core story element of every game in the genre. It was really clever the first time or two, and I feel like Enter the Gungeon, I think, did some cool stuff with it as an idea, but... Hey, new devs in this space. Maybe lean out. Maybe find a different thing. Maybe just don't acknowledge it. What if they weren't all canon? This is just a different 7++, and the actual specific modifiers on it don't matter at all because we're just going to reroll. Okay, I think it's time to go... Oh, I missed an enemy. Huh. I think it's time to go fill up and then go fight John Clockman. His name is John Clockman, and then also he is a clock man, but that is a coincidence, and he doesn't really like it when you bring it up. You know, everybody thinks they're clever. Everybody thinks they're the first one to point it out. But after like the 10th time, you just get tired of hearing it. Alright, let's not take stupid trap damage. Okay. I mean, are we as well outfitted to do well on the clockroom battle as we have ever been at this boss cell level? Maybe. I think I'm feeling pretty good about it. And that makes me nervous, because I was feeling pretty good about it yesterday, too. And then the thing happened, where I did a horrible job for a long time. Whew. If we can just get through this without... here, let's turn this in. Killing an enemy with a melee strike makes you invisible briefly. Oh, that's interesting. It's a very different... You would have to apply the invisibility in a very different way than we have over the course of this run. Not really sure what the best way to use that would be. Okay, that's awesome. That's just like an incredible roll. And then we should roll this up as well. Nearby enemies start bleeding, biters crawl from the dead. Okay, lovely. Just beautiful stuff, really. Alright, we are as full as we're getting. Nearly 14,000 health. Ice armor to tank off some significant number of hits. Heart of Ice to really reduce the cooldown on the ice armor. You could argue it might have been a good idea to keep the bear trap to keep the boss in the crusher as much as possible. Maybe. Whew. Okay. This is going alright. I know my ice armor just ran out. Aw. Ah, your freeze immunity is worn off, you fool. Okay. That's a much better phase 1. Big improvement. Improvement level, big. Oh my god, are we actually going to get to explore the distillery a little bit? Yeah. It turns out the ice crossbow is a pretty alright weapon. It's a pretty alright weapon for a player of dubious skill. Give me cool stuff. That looks cool. I don't think we're going to take this death orb. I think I like our equipment a lot. We're certainly not going to take this thing. Alright, let's take a full flask into the Derelict Distillery. We are going to learn some stuff about this distillery this time. And again, I'm thinking probably we are not so much in a place where we want to take a barrel bazooka. Barrel zooka. Also, I think I only got hit once there, so we were fairly close to being able to get another no-hit door. And we're actually gonna... How many do we have left? 741. We're actually gonna get that. I'm excited, man. Things are going really well. He said, keying up the just queuing up his immediate betrayal. So the number one thing we gotta remember is, do not get hit by falling barrels. Look at that. We're doing it. We're living the dream already. Where does this take me? Not really that high up, actually. I was trying to hit that barrel that's there. Oh, right. The piercing ability of the second half of this thing is a good way to do that. We'll just employ a little bit of the maneuvers that brought us here. God, yeah, it's just deploying them directly into the slow and the fire. Who would have thought that would be a bad idea? Our weapon's powerful enough that the normal strikes are almost killing those guys. Damn it. Okay. You know, now that I look at it, these, those barrel throwing enemies have a little bit of the look of that second terrifying enemy that I think is only unlocked on the higher cell levels. Ooh, okay. Ow. Well, that sucks. So apparently this is a fixture. This is always going to be like this. Is that? Nope. That is not an indication of anything. And then I fell very embarrassingly. Those are the wrong bushes. The bushes that indicate a secret passageway are slightly, like, duller in color, like those ones. Those ones up there. How do I do that? Yo, for real though, how do I get up there? I bet whatever's up there is real cool. Hold on, I'm gonna try something here. Damn it, I gotta react a little bit earlier. Nope, okay. I was wondering if the presence of those things on the wall was indicating that that wall might break. Yeah, this is a... There's gotta be a way. Okay, no, you cannot stick to the side of the launcher. Alright, come here, you. First of all, obviously, they want us to do that. Secondly, I'm gonna experiment a little bit. I'm pretty sure we don't want to take this with us. I think the ice crossbow is the right move. Hey, give me this back. The chances I'm going to use it are basically zero, but... Alright, maybe we just don't have a way to do it. Here's the thing. I can't think of a way that you would do it. You know, sometimes there are necklaces that give additional jumps, but you can't actually get height off of those jumps. The extra jumps, you fall enough before you execute them that they mostly just give you horizontal distance. So, if I knew that this was a thing where, like, oh, if I could come back here with a different item and get it, then that would be fine. But since I don't know of a way that we would do this, it's driving me crazy. It's making me think I'm missing something right here in the here and now. Alright, we'll come back. We'll come back. Probably not, like, this run. I mean, we'll be in the distillery again. We'll figure it out some other time. And we can now go back and get the barrel thing if we decide we need the barrel thing later. Okay, that was reasonably timed. I didn't quite get the full brunt of it against him. That's fun. No, stop. Stop trying to do that. Now, we know that there are 2 new blueprints, because the splash screen told us that there were 2 new blueprints. So I'm hopeful that we'll get a drop from... okay. I'm hopeful we'll get a drop from one of the new enemy types in here. But it's also possible that the blueprints are just hidden in the world. Like, in that place that it seems like there's no way for us to get to. I tried. Oh! They're real good at chasing you, actually. Those things are a little bit dangerous. Okay, not so bad if you can get a clean freeze on them. So is it this barrel right here? No. This barrel right here in front of us is not one of the dangerous ones. I'm trying to learn to see them before they become a problem. Okay. So a little bit darker in color than the other barrels. I'm pretty sure that one just gave us the read. Like this barrel right here. No? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're not visually distinct. Oh. Well, I sure do hate to see you here. Yeah, just fly down into the fire. Aw. I was hoping this was going to be a slightly more significant hidden area. Oof, these guys have a lot of health. So the bleed thing does prevent us from refreezing, but we generally don't need to refreeze. We do a lot of damage. Okay, so if we came back here with our barrel bazooka, we could open this up, and maybe we will need to. I think we're actually, again, trying not to overstate myself or anything. I think we're actually going to get a solid exploration of this area this time. Yep, still getting 100% surprised by him. Didn't see that guy coming at all. No, die. Oh, God. Okay, well, I'll take it. Blueprint earned. Obviously, not, like, happy about it, because I could probably have continued on without the flask, but as soon as we pick up a new blueprint, it's like, well, now our goal above everything else is just surviving this area. Oh, this is bad. At least those guys wind up a lot before they explode. Ah! Caught me off guard there a little bit. Ah, I see. Ooh. The Distillery Key. I have no idea where we might use... Okay, well, we'll keep an eye open. Oh, maybe right here. That's not good. There we go. What is in here? An elite guy that I don't really want to fight. I wonder if you need the distillery key. Like, maybe the exit's going to be through here. Alright, well, I guess let's go do it. You know, could have gone worse. So yeah, there's a lot of the level that it seems like you can only explore if you have a source of barrels carried with you, which is why they give you a source of barrels. And we'll just hang out right here for a second. Oh, I guess I could have used this guy to generate a barrel that we could try to bounce down to there. Whatever, if it's actually important to us, and it's not, because we can just go around. If we're actually important to us, we could just go back and resolve it. Okay. I wonder if the other blueprint is that barrel cannon. Because it would be kind of neat to be able to find a huge bazooka just in the middle of your runs. Oh good, just what I needed at this point in the game. 250 gold. God, thank God those guys are so easy to stagger. Oh god. You really want to get that first shot off before they unfreeze. Ow. Well, that's embarrassing. Turns out to be pretty hard to use a crossbow while climbing a ladder, which I guess is just, like, true to life, right? Did that work? It did? Look at me. I'm a tactical genius. Okay, so yeah, you do need the distillery key to leave. The exit is on the other side of that door. It could have just been an entrance to a side area, right? Alright, what do we have down here? Oh, the big distillery room, which we have seen previously. I wonder, if you caused an explosion in this room, I wonder how grand it would be. Okay, so there's nothing else down here. It's a neat area, and it has a cool gimmick. And it has pretty cool music. I don't remember what the music sounded like when it wasn't chiptune, but it sounds pretty good chiptune. Maybe the best thing to do would have been to just stay up and ice armor. What am I doing? I know how shields work. Why did I even do that? Speaking of knowing how things work. It's actually really hard to get the crossbow to do the secondary fire twice in a row. It seems like it must have a pretty long cooldown. So even in situations like that where I'm not able to get a second freeze off, it makes more sense to fire the secondary, or fire another initial shot and then fire another secondary. No. Bad explosive barrel. Oof. That was a little early. I almost took a hit there. Well, this is kind of a no-brainer. God, those big dudes are tough. Alright, a shop where we could buy ourselves an even higher level ice crossbow. How good are the modifiers on ours? I think they're pretty damn good, honestly. We have a lot of money. We could hope for additional... Yeah. What are we holding it on to? What are we holding on to all of it for? Is the way that thought should end. We'll just go hunting a little bit on the affixes. Ooh. Oh, do I want a tonic? I'm wondering if a tonic is going to be better for the final boss fight than the ice armor. It has an even longer cooldown, but it'll tank probably more than one hit in times when we're in danger. Well, I mean, the boss hits hard enough. Honestly, maybe it won't. I'm going to hold on to the ice armor. And it has a shorter cooldown, so we'll get to fire it more often. I think that's right. Okay, so... Oh, apparently I just walked right past the scroll of power that's just sitting there? That's not optimal play. That's not how you're supposed to treat scrolls. Oh, I see. Because I just didn't see it. I'm going to hide from this just in case the explosion extends through the surface there. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so have we missed anything else? I feel like... Oh, yes, we have. Didn't my Explorer's Rune fire? Shouldn't I be able to see that? This way. I had already managed to forget... Oh, wait. This is the place I was going to teleport to. Okay, medkit. Pretty handy. A little nervous being next to a guy this big. I guess we're no longer bleeding enemies, so we can now reliably refreeze again. Have I been over there already? I have. Little nervous about the kickback from this thing pushing me. Okay, that's an area we haven't been. A little nervous about the kickback knocking me back into enemies here. Oof. Well, whatever. We're fine. We have a 100% heal waiting for us. Just in case. God, it turns out there's just like a lot of enemies in this biome. No, right? Yeah. This area is just not even... Oh no, this is the area we were... Okay. I was gonna say, this area is not even on the map. But apparently, I don't know how to read the map. And I'm gonna leave this barrel alone for the moment, because I know we might need it for something. Boy, there sure are a lot of explosive bats. I can't believe that worked. He should be very embarrassed. So many bats. Hold on a second, what was that up there? Okay, it's just money. Just a pretty large amount of money. I do like this pierces enemies thing. Not going to be particularly relevant against the Hand of the King, obviously. Man, like really, for real, it's so many enemies down here. Just forever. Okay, and it turns out it was all worth it. Oh, now my explorer's in... Huh, I really thought it had already triggered. Alright, Alright, so we saw... There's another... Yeah, there's an area above us that we saw into. Ah, here it is. Is this a... Yep, this is a climb through with my head thing. You know, because we need more money. Alright, so now we can see there is a treasure chest still. Looks like not really a lot else of value. There's a couple of enemies, but at this point, I'm not interested in going enemy hunting. Damn it. A second shield guy showed up to guard him. You know what? I don't care about you. My ice armor is 7S. We could, I suppose, roll for a better crusher. Yeah, that's an upgrade. And then we definitely do want to finish this, because who knows what's in that treasure chest. It could be anything, even another crusher. This area is cool. This area is really neat. Ooh. Dispenser out of order. One of the engineers was so happy with his new prototype that he went straight to the barrel dispenser to test it. This level of stupidity would have got him fired if he didn't die in the process. Signed, the management. Huh. This does not look like a thing I can interact with. Technically, I guess I should have sold that, because we know we have another thing that's going to take us back to full health elsewhere, but I don't think we have a use for money anymore, really. Like, let's go grab this and leave, right? I guess that's not true. We're gonna upgrade and then potentially re-roll some of our items looking for the best possible qualities. And then we're gonna go fight the big boss, and it's gonna be real scary. We're not gonna take the barrel bazooka with us. I think it attacks a little too slowly. Whew, okay. Could we do it? Yeah, actually. I think it is totally possible. Let's deliver our cool new blueprint. I'm excited about a thing that, yeah, does lightning damage. Lightning damage is always real fun. Okay. Taught me out. Ooh, critical hits do more damage. More slowdown. Like it. Victims freeze nearby enemies. Burns ground when destroyed. I don't think I actually like these very much. I like the volley of arrows when we throw it. Spreads oil, burns, so starts an oil fire when it's destroyed, probably, unless the oil has faded. Do we want an oil fire, though? I'm gonna re-roll it one more time. Okay, bonus damage to frozen target, I'll take that. Drops a grenade. Yeah. It still burns the ground, it still starts fires, but I don't want to re-roll it the last time that we can afford. Plus, you know, carry some money over to the next run. Although, do we want to re-roll our mutations? Because we could lose gastronomy, right? Gastronomy doesn't do anything anymore. And we could pick up disengagement or something. We should do this. Yes. I want to keep frostbite and heart of ice. And then we want to take, like, disengagement is okay. What else actually does anything? Necromancy won't really do anything. You know, we'll be close to a deployed skill a lot. This is like almost the base level of support, but honestly, it might be the best option we have, and it's still a significant damage increase. Yeah, let's take it. 14% bonus damage. Wait, did I not spend my cells? I don't think I think I got so used to just running through. Yeah, we're just... Okay, well, you know, I don't need these cells. Who says I need these cells? If we die and lose them, we'll live without. Alright, as soon as the fight starts, ice armor goes on. Just try to keep him in the crusher. Ah. Well, at least I have ice armor. I am really not getting a lot of good Heart of Ice procs here, though, because he does not want to freeze. Come on, just stand still long enough for the crusher. Okay, we can get rid of those pretty easily. Honestly, like, the damage output's not bad. Stupid range shield. And it's not, we're not doing nothing, but it's certainly not ideal. I don't really know how to know when he's going to do his arrow shield. I mean, all we can really do is just shoot and hope. I'm gonna, flask. Okay, we got rid of those. Ow. Paid the price for it. I don't really want to be in the corner. Trying not to jinx it. I'm trying so hard. Whew. Oh no, he's on fire. I rolled through him, so he's on fire, so he's not freezing properly. Oh, that's a bad one. Ow. Please die. Please just die. I mean, it's working. And I'm avoiding some of the attacks some of the time. I remember that he does it twice. I'm sorry I'm not talking. Is what I'm going to say. And then I'm going to go back to not talking. Y'all... Oh, the feeling of tightness in my chest slowly increasing over the course of the fight. The release of that feeling was just lovely. It turns out, crossbow play is a safe and powerful playstyle that does not require a huge amount of skill to execute. We got there, and we got a cool Hand of the King outfit that we might switch to. I like the purple and gold. Honestly, though, I like our big ridiculous pauldron too. Is that outfit gonna have an eye pauldron? I don't think so. Well, it turns out we didn't lose our cells, because I just won the fight. We even have a flask charge left, if you could believe such a thing. Okay, 3 boss cells. Guess what? We're up on the highest difficulty I've ever been on. I don't believe I've ever even gotten particularly far on 3. I don't remember. I think the last run or 2 of the previous Dead Cell series were on 3, so if you really need to know immediately what it looks like, you could just go and check those out. However, of course, you know we're not done. You could just wait until tomorrow and come back right here. The hell, do both. And then I'm not allowed to tell you to click on the ads, so I'm not going to, but you know. But you know, I do like to make money. Alright. What's the change? Allows us to push our legendary forge all the way up to 50% rank S. Legendary items and colorless items are even better. There are scroll fragments now, which is a thing. Removes all possible ways of refilling your health flask. No flask refills at all, even in the food shops. That would seem to be pretty harsh. But this right here, this is the world we have opened up, and so it is the world we are going to live in. A thing or two seems to have changed. Check out all the damn empty... There's so many items we don't even have the blueprints for. Alright. I am feeling pretty good about... Wow, really? We just get to start with... I guess colorless items have been improved, right? Let's get to start with 2 stat points. Alright, I think that is going to be it for us for today. It's certainly not going to get any better than that. Thank you all so much for watching. That was a blast. I know I seemed pretty calm through the end of that there. I was manifesting my inner Hoban Washburn. But I feel really, really good about the way that all went. When you come back next time, tomorrow, it's going to be just a whole new terrifying world and we're going to die immediately several times. But it will still be fun. Come back and see it. And we'll see you then.